Hey, what up, Dodgers Nation? Doug McCain here. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMac_LA for up-to-the-minute Dodgers news. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and if you want to see us post even more Dodgers content, smash that like button. And as always, I want your takes down below in the comment section. Today's Dodgers Nation question of the day. Do you think that AJ Pollock is the Dodgers X factor on offense for the postseason? And do you think he'll have a breakout postseason? And also, what should the Dodgers do with Lux now that Pollock is going to be back? I want your takes down below in the comment section. And for all latest Dodgers news, head over to DodgersNation.com. Pollo, it's what's for dinner. AJ Pollock is back.
But now, I'm thinking I'm back.
The Dodgers have activated AJ Pollock off the 10-day IL and have DFA'd right-handed reliever Shane Green. So AJ Pollock is back. He will be in the starting lineup tomorrow. And I'm old enough to remember when there were Dodger fans out there that said that AJ Pollock was a bust for LA, that he was a whiff by Andrew Friedman. Well, he's been outstanding this season, and especially in the second half. In the second half of the season, Pollo is slashing .329, .379, .497, and here's the stat you need to know. He still leads the Dodgers with 51 second-half hits, even though he's missed the last 15 games. So it wasn't like he was on some crazy power surge. Yes, he's hit some home runs in that stretch, 4 to be exact, with 25 RBIs, but he was going up there and giving you those consistent at-bats. He was getting the bat on the ball, giving you those base knocks, and it's going to be big to have him back in time to develop a rhythm and find his swing before the start of the postseason. And the other question is, what do the Dodgers do with Gavin Lux? Because Gavin Lux has been sensational since his recent call-up. What do you do with him? Because he was playing in left field. Well, Dave Roberts, he was asked about the return of AJ Pollock and what the Dodgers intend to do with Gavin Lux moving forward.
Just where we were at, ILing Cody, the status of CT, just making sure we have enough position player coverage, and AJ was progressing really well, so just to have him available off the bench tonight will be helpful, and I see him starting in left field tomorrow. I think with Gavin, he's obviously in there tonight in left field, and I'm going to start him tomorrow in center field. So that gets us through this series, and when we get to Arizona, we'll kind of see where AJ's at, see where CT's at, and all those other guys.
So I'm telling you, we've seen the best of Lux since he's been called up. He leads the Dodgers in batting average at .464, on base percentage at .545, slugging at .679. Only category really doesn't lead in is home runs, but he does have one home run. He has a double, he has a triple. He leads the team in WAR in that stretch. And I think if you're the Dodgers, you just can't keep him off the field if he's swinging a hot bat. I think at some point, Lux marks the spot, and now you're going to see him in center field. Now, he does have that athleticism to play the position. His arm, we'll see if he's able to handle it out there in center field. But the question also is, what is going on with Chris Taylor? Because he had that neck injury. He came back. He was trying to find his groove back at the plate. And it looks like he did suffer a setback in his return up in Cincinnati. And Dave Roberts just moments ago gave us the latest on CT3.
No, it started that game. He started in Cincinnati, that last game, and sort of regressed. And so stayed away from yesterday. We'll probably stay away from again today and see where he's at over the next couple of days. Yeah, I think we'll be able to manage it. Having AJ back gives a little bit more coverage, certainly. So I think that with CT, we can afford a few more days.
So I do think it's a really interesting conversation that I don't hear a lot of people talking about. But since August 1st, Chris Taylor is slashing 189, 259, and 311. And in the second half, he has a 228 batting average. Now, you have that injury. We know he's played so many games this year. He has been really the most durable Dodger up until his recent injury. But is he reeling? Is he looking like the wear and tear of the season is catching up to him? Because we saw when he was really struggling, he was missing fastballs that we saw him hitting early on in the year. And when he's healthy, what do you do between him and Gavin Lux in center field if those are the two guys you're going to pick from? Are you going to platoon those two players? You're going to come back? I think what the Dodgers ultimately might do if Gavin Lux proves that he can handle it is they do what I just said. They platoon Chris Taylor and Gavin Lux, because CT3 has an 890 OPS versus lefties this year, and Gavin Lux, he has a 519 OPS versus lefties and a 753 OPS versus righties. But I think when you look at Gavin Lux's numbers, he's really just been a different player since his recent call-up. So we'll see how this plays out. Now, the other big question is when they get Cody Bellinger healthy, will they give him another shot at playing center field? I mean, we're so late in the season at this point. I really do think it is going to be a Chris Taylor, Gavin Lux pairing there in center field. And hopefully AJ Pollock can stay healthy in left field, because this season with all the injuries, it just seems like when everyone gets healthy, someone gets injured again. So I think we'll wait and see if guys can stay in the lineup. But we're going to need to see Gavin Lux prove he can hold it down in center field. And Chris Taylor, when he was playing in center, there was some shoddy defense at times. Yes, he's a very versatile player. He can get it done at multiple positions. But there were some games there where Chris Taylor really made me wonder if he can get the job done on a full-time basis in center field. Ideally, Cody Bellinger would be swinging the bat and be healthy, and he could hold it down in center field at a Gold Glove level like we know he can. Just look at last year in the postseason, where the Dodgers have won the World Series without his outfield play. I think that's an interesting conversation, but at this point, he's hitting 159. He's injured, and I think it's tough to expect too much from Bellinger the rest of the way. But let me know down below in the comment section, who do you want to see in center field between Gavin Lux and Chris Taylor? Do you think they're going to platoon them? And also, do you think that AJ Pollock will have a breakout postseason for the Dodgers? He really hasn't had that signature moment at the plate with LA yet. He has a sub 600 OPS in the postseason for the Dodgers. Is this the year he catches fire in October? And do you think he's the X factor for this Dodgers lineup? Let me know down below in the comment section. My name is Doug McCain. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMac_LA. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and if you want to see us post even more Dodgers content, smash that like button. For latest Dodgers Nation merch, head over to gearup.la. For latest Dodgers news, head over to DodgersNation.com, and be sure to download the Dodgers Nation app for my Android iPhone users. And until next time, think blue, bleed blue, and I'm out.